Hey everybody, what's going on? It's John281 here, and we're back again with some more Crafting Dead. We're quickly approaching our this series. I think at least a pause at the very least. The predestined episode 365. We're getting up there in episodes, getting pretty up there in episodes. But I think what I'm gonna do today, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking I'm going to keep working on enclosure fences and moving them underground. Although, I might also start work on one last hurrah for this series, which is I'm thinking about making my giant purple hat. My top hat that's been the logo for my channel for I'm not even sure how many years now. You mother... I thought you were gonna get out. But... Let me just get all of your wool. Okay, get you again. But I'm not sure. That's definitely something I want to do, I think, before I end the series. That's one of the things I have in mind. Before ending it, I want to make my purple hat as like the final build, the last hurrah, the final hurrah. I guess I'm just gonna keep saying that because I can't think of anything else. I know there's other words that can be placed there that mean the same thing, but I can't think of any right now because I'm a fucking terrible person. I think for the time being, we're just gonna run around and... Did you just bite? No, never mind. I thought the sheep bit me. I'm like, motherfucker, like, fuck off. Oh, that was a strong sneeze. Let's see. We're coming up on a stack of purple wool, half stack of black, which is good because we've got a lot of surface area to cover. I gotta decide how I want to use how much hat there should be, how big the hat should be. I don't know why I can't communicate English real well right now, but you know what? I'm gonna grab these pinks as well because I'm considering using these as like the lit spots on the hat. That'll help stretch the meager wool I do have just that little bit farther. Help me get a little bit more out of it. Because we got a lot, but as we've seen in the past builds, a lot isn't all that much. That's not right. A lot isn't all that much when it comes to some of these builds. You need a lot of wool. So, I think I'm probably going to start preparing now and work my way through till... Not straight through, but work my way towards that final build. I'm going to probably start working out measurements. In fact, I think I'm going to do that. Instead of working on putting the fences underground and stuff, I think I'm just going to work on figuring out what size this is going to be. Let's see. Black wool and pink wool. That'll be my wool for down here. Or for my build, I'll put down there. I'm gonna die in a second, so let me get the rest of this wool put away. There we go. Okay, so let's see. What's something that would be really easy to get back up? Dirt. I could do dirt. Dirt would be easy to pull back up. Now, where do I want to put this? I got lots of dirt, right? Yep. Where should I put this? I'm thinking the top of the hotel. Truth be told, it's kind of the highest place around. How about just like right there? I gotta work on scale. I gotta check check how big this thing's gonna end up being. But something like right here might be good. Let me flatten this out a little bit. Just so we can kind of get a grasp of how much space we're working with. Because it's gonna be big. It needs to be big. This is the last hurrah for a series that's been going 4 years and has a year's worth of episodes. This is the biggest series on my channel by, I want to say, like a third of a magnitude or something like that. By like a factor of 3. It's a lot. Okay, so that's a decent amount of space to work with. I'm gonna fill in some more space over here. Let's see. Although that's not a bad space either. Although, you know, actually, let's see. Hold on. How big is this space on this plane? Just one down. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go down 1 level and fill all of this in. How about something like this? This is gonna take a lot of dirt, but something like that. And we'll just fill all of this in. Something along these lines, at the very least. This is gonna take... I know I got a lot of dirt here, but I don't know that I have that much dirt. Yeah, I think I might need... I wonder, do I have more dirt at my house versus at the outpost? I gotta check, because this is gonna take a lot of dirt. I suppose I could fill in a bunch of this with cobblestone as well. Although I don't know that I really want to go dig a bajillion pieces of cobblestone. It's coming a little bit. Yeah, I'm already eating well into my dirt supply here. Oh well. Okay, let's go. Trying to find ways to block this off so I can kind of try and get a feel for how much more dirt this is going to take. It's most definitely going to take more than what I got here. Because with each level I go up, I'm going to need more dirt for each consecutive level. I'm already using over a stack of dirt, I think, per level. So hopefully this doesn't eat up too much dirt, because I want to be able to, you know, finish this thing. There. I want as much space as I can get here. Ooh, I got an idea as well. To give you guys a sense of scale of what I'm thinking here. Hold on, can I want to get a little bit of an aerial view here. Not that that really helps with all of everything just being white. So if I build it, I'm thinking about building it right in this area somewhere. I might have to, I'm going to take off this top layer, which should open up. All of this is going to be on the same plane. All of this, all in through here. So if I build it like right here, that's going to be pretty big. That's gonna, well, the sense of scale is off because my field of view is so high, but that's coming up on the size of the mansion there. That's like more than half the size of the mansion. So this is gonna be big. But I think I'm gonna make it a house. Think like the Mad Hatter's house from Through the Looking Glass. If you guys have seen that. If not, first of all, what are you doing watching me? Go watch that. A lot of people said it wasn't as great, but I'm a fan of all of Lewis Carroll's books, though I haven't personally read them, though I know a frickload about them through other materials. I've sort of piecemealed together my knowledge, though I'd like to read them someday, when I can, if I can ever get time. But I just love all of the works related to that. As anyone who knows me or follows me on several different social medias would know. A little secret here. I put a little secret out. So for those of you who have been following me for a long time or plan to follow me for a while, my Twitch channel is actually, I set it up. I was gonna start doing streams, weekly streams again, but college jumped back at me in ways I wasn't expecting, and due to some scheduling problems, I can't maintain that. So I've let back off on the streams again, which is unfortunate. I really didn't want to do that, but I did set it up so that once I return to streaming rather, I will have my viewers will be ranked. I have a viewer ranking system in the bot, and it's based on characters from the book, I think it's from both Through the Looking Glass and the original Alice's Adventure in Wonderlands. But there's a whole range of people, whole range of different tiers for depending on how many hours a viewer spends in chat. They go up rankings depending on how long their overall time per viewing me is, and there's some big ones in there. There's like 100-hour plus tiers, so that's a lot of time. But I also have there's like I want to say 15 tiers or something like that. But yeah, for anyone who intends to stick around for a while, I hope to see some high tier people over there. I don't really want to give away too much for what the tiers are, and they're still subject to change as well. I might mess with them a little bit more before I start streaming again. Hopefully I can start streaming this summer. That would be my goal, because I finish up college, unless something goes wrong, which I really hope it doesn't. I should finish up college in... I don't remember exactly when my graduation is set for right now, but it's sometime before, I think it's June or July. So hopefully I can start my streams back up somewhere in there, and get a job and start streaming weekly, daily? I don't know. Because with college out the way, I gotta get it out of here. I'm tired of it. The whole of America's public education system, or education system in general, I'm just done with. Also, wow, we had enough dirt to finish this. Wow. I guess I underestimated how much dirt we had. We had a lot of dirt. Of course, I guess we did kind of clear out part of a small mountain, basically. Part of several small mountains, I guess. We had a lot of dirt. I don't even remember what all of the dirt we had was from. I want to say it was a construction project over there. Yeah? No. Yeah? No. I don't think it was left over from that. Because it was from something over there, I think. Because I ended up putting it in a chest because I came from over there. Or maybe it was from that. Or maybe it was from clearing out this section. No, because the chest with the dirt in it was relatively new. Maybe I grabbed it from home for something? I don't remember. I have no idea. In any case, we had a lot of dirt. But... and now we gotta clear out all of this. But, where was I? Streams and the future of everything. Yeah, good point. I say to myself, I guess. But yeah, I want to start streaming again this summer. I'd like to get a job and just start and focus more on all this stuff. I'll have a lot more time and energy and all that. Immediately, everything breaks. Once I'm done with college, I should have a lot less stress than I do with college, because my college isn't like oh, you're at school, you're not at school. Or I guess I guess maybe that's all college, but I'm in a specialty program, so it's a lot of the stress is on me to figure out when I do this stuff and schedule everything, which I love being completely in charge of my own schedule in that regard, but also you run into the self-employment problem, and for those of you who don't know, being your own boss is incredibly stressful, because it just comes down to, okay, when do you want hours, and the more hours you put into it, the better off you are. So it can be quite stressful, quite a bit more stressful from what I've heard from a number of people who have their own jobs, as well as YouTubers and all that. It's a lot more stressful than just, working a job. Although you do get to choose your hours, so it comes down to stress management. How much stress do you want? Which I'd rather have no stress, but this is the real world or something, and you don't have that option? I don't know. So yeah, hopefully I can devote more time to this, start editing. I fucking hate these snowballs. God damn it. I can start editing, I can start streaming at all again, I guess. How many times have I started streaming? I don't even remember at this point. But I can start everything back up and start, god damn it, and start getting things on a roll. And then once I get an income as well, because for those of you who haven't been tuning into a lot of my stuff recently, especially the streams, if you missed the couple streams I did do, my computer can't run, it isn't up to par, it isn't up to spec, so it can't even run. There was a couple games I really wanted to get and play, whether they're on the channel or not, I don't know, but they were new games that just came out. The new Ghost Recon's game looked great, and I wanted to play through that, but I checked the specs. My computer is below the minimum specs to run that game, which makes sense. My computer's 5 years old, but I just need to get a job and get money and save up, and I've been saving up for a number of months now. Christmas set me back a little bit because I ended up buying a lot of gifts. I'm a gift giver, so I always probably spend more than I ought to, but oh well, bite me. And so I need to keep saving up. I've got maybe a quarter, 20%, between 20 and 30% of what I'm looking for. That's a big gap, but it's also, I'm not exactly sure how much I have right now, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm saving to, because optimally, I'd love to get a VR setup and everything, and getting a full, like a stream computer and the gaming rig for the VR and all of that shit. That could set you back 10 grand to get that entire setup, easy. And that's not something is within my capability to save to, in my time range. I don't know, but so I'm probably looking more like 2,500, maybe something like that. Much more within range, and I don't want to split the difference and go for a lower end gaming computer, because then I'm gonna have to upgrade it even sooner. Especially with some of those cards that are coming out now, the graphics cards, real cheap. I really hope you guys are interested in computers, or else everything I'm saying right now, real boring. But some of those cards that are coming out right now are just so within reach monetarily. Like, they're so much cheaper. Even the new ones coming out, they're cheaper now, I think, than they've been the new cards in the past. I think in the past they've been 1,600, 3,200, but now they're coming out at like 700, hitting the market at 700, which is crazy cheap, but also crazy powerful. And so I want to get a GTX 1080, maybe 1080 Ti in my machine, which would make it the closest to cutting edge I've ever been. Because even my gaming computer as I have now wasn't cutting edge when I got it. It was $1,000, so it was a pretty nice machine, but it wasn't cutting edge. So, well, we made a good dent. So I just got to save up and get a job, save up money here and there where I can, and hope I can buy a new computer by the time I start streaming, because I'd like to use my current computer as an editing / streaming computer and get a gaming computer for just gaming. Because this one that I'm on now can do quite a bit and could run footage output and stuff just fine, but I'd like to be able to do more. Like, just send all of the visual work to this one, and then have the other one do all of the gameplay and all of that stuff. I'll put all the video feeds to my current computer so that I can do so much more. I'd also love to get a bunch of friends on here and do a bunch of community stuff and build out some sets so that I can have like a couch streams and stuff like that with a green screen. I've already got a huge green screen that I can use for all of that. It's just a matter of, you know, being able to set all that up and having space, which I don't right now, but I'd like to at some point have space to do all that. I think I need to chunk this a little bit more because this is still really, really big chunks. I like to chunk everything down so I can see it in nice small blocks. These aren't too bad. I'm going to cut this one in half right here. And then, there we go. And then how about cut it in half this way? These are really, really weird asymmetrical lines, but I don't care. I'm a rebel. And how about one right down the middle here? Alright, right here. Okay. Boom. Also, this little hat house thing is going to be overlooking the ocean. That's really weird. That looks really weird. But whatever. Holy crap, we picked up a lot of dirt. I'm gonna need to get some more shovels here in a second. I think I'm gonna die of dehydration before I finish this. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and break up this last little bit, and then I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the episode there. Whoops, need more shovels. Let's see. 4 shovels ought to cut it. Hopefully. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. This is also going to be a pain because I'm going to have to keep the snow off of this. Although I got an idea for that. I think I know how I'm going to do that. But, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here, just about. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about plans and about, you know, my various social media things and doodads. And I hope you guys tune in next time, because I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!